Hi everybody, welcome back to 30 Days Until Dawn. We're here on top of Sunset Rock in Sequoia National Park. It's only about a mile away from the parking lot and a very, very easy hike. So if ever you're up here, I can't believe how beautiful it is this morning. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Just gorgeous, nice and cool, and just it's incredible. Anyway, we've been working on the final story of the four. This is a story based on plot, and we're up to the fifth day. So we've had introductions, frustration, nightmare, equipping, and equipping was likely for a lot of you very short. And now we've got the final battle, right? This is the final conflict, and that's what it's going to be. Now, it could be that this is very short for you as well. That's no big deal. I've got my character on the ground reaching back behind her, and she finds the stick. She's going to clout the guy, and she's going to walk away, right, and get out of there. And in fact, after she hits this guy, she realizes that that puts her even really in more danger because he's got all his friends. So she's going to pack up her stuff and get out of there. And so we're going to have that nice balance from the beginning to the end of the story, where at the beginning of the story there was what do you call it? We get the start of the scene, the setting. We've got her entering, we've got the character entering, and at the end of the story, we're going to have that character leaving. Now, for you, it might be something similar. Whatever that final battle is, right? Rule number one, however, and this is probably the most important rule, your character has to solve or fail. Right? It can't be somebody else's fault, right? This is a story about your character and how he or she is growing. You don't want to make the old-time Disney mistake of having somebody else solve your problems for you, right? And that's what happened with a lot of the early princesses. Especially Ariel is one that's particularly offensive. Right, it gets to the point where, like Sleeping Beauty is not a story about Sleeping Beauty, right? It's just not, because she doesn't do anything. Sleeping Beauty is the tragedy of a great queen who eventually tries to kill an ingenue, right? And that's how she loses herself. Okay, and so it's not intentionally that's what it becomes because it's so screwed up. You want to make sure that you do this as well. Now, I don't think you're going to do anything sexist in that way. I think what happens, however, is we sometimes allow stuff to happen to our characters. It's got to be through the character's failure or the character's success, unless what you want to say is that all of life is random, and then you have to approach it completely differently. You've got to come in it like Kurt Vonnegut or something, right? Kurt Vonnegut, who famously told us the end of the story in the first chapter. So it doesn't matter what the end is. This is how it has. This is how it's going to be. Right, and of course he really does have plot, and he does have a lot of ways that those characters grow and change. But you have to approach it in a different way if you're going to do. But if you're doing plot based, it has to be plot based. Okay, so when you're done with it, post it down below, and we'll comment. I guess the date that I'm filming this is about the 5th of September, and I've been seeing the stuff that you've been posting. It's been great. I've been really loving your short stories. I hope everybody's keeping up. It's easy to fall behind, but if you do, no big deal. Just kind of pick it up. All right, that's 30 Days Until Dawn, and I'll see you later.